Okay, hello Runescapefar fan, it is I, Runescapefar, and today we're going to learn how to make yourself your own custom name font. Now, we're going to be using a standard text font, however, we're going to make it to where it is unique to you and you only. I'm going to teach you how to do that right here, right now. So let's go ahead. We're going to type in, I'm going to have caps lock on. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and center this. We're going to make this very big. Let's go ahead and do that again. We could do bigger. Okay, perfect. I think that's a good size, don't you guys? Okay, so now we're going to come over here. We're going to go to rasterize type. And now this is a rasterized file. It is no longer a text file. So let's go to here and we are going to double click on the image to bring up the layer styles. Now, before we do anything, we're also going to remake this as a, board layer. Okay, it's not on here anymore, so we're going to go to layers and we're going to make this a smart object. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now then, that kind of crops it down for us and makes it a lot easier. So first off, I like to Belleville my username for this. So let's see. Keep the fill opacity at full. Let's go to the Belleville options here. Okay, so let's see. We definitely want it to be deep. We know that. Size. Okay, let's just use the keyboard here. Go down a couple. Because you want it to get that perfect tone here. So, let's see. That's too little. That's too much. So I think a 7 could do good. Maybe we can get away with a 9, but let's just stick with the 7. Okay, now we should soften it up a little. Of course not. So, let's see. That's actually pretty good right there. So right there, you just got yourself a unique username. But wait, there's more. Let's add a stroke. So the stroke, let's do a red. I kind of like the reds. Okay, so should we make it a big stroke? Okay. No. Although that does look pretty cool. So let's do a... kind of like that. I like that. The 2-point stroke there. That ain't too bad. Now let's add a inner shadow. We're going to make this a gold. So that kind of looks like a gold. Let's make the shadow very noticeable. Okay, I do not see my shadow on here for the life of me. What is going on here? Huh. Okay, let's actually just bring it back up here and do it on here. I guess because the white background makes it a little bit more noticeable. Let's undo that, there we go. So we're not going to make it an object layer. Having that background like that is just too much. So let's go back to the Belleville again. We want to do a 7. I think we'll actually try to do it with a 10 this time. Go ahead, add the stroke. Again, we're going to do a red stroke. I just kind of like that red stroke. It looks nice. It really does. But you got to get it the right size of the stroke or else it won't look that good. Okay, we're going to go for that golden look again. Okay, let's make it very noticeable. Still don't know why I can't see it here. There it is. Let's see, choke, nah. Let's see. No, because we don't want to do that. So you can see it right here. Now that's actually, let's go with the brighter color kind of. So let's see. Where do we want this at? Okay. We're now going back around. Ooh, right there looks good. I really do like that a lot. I think that's pretty good. Okay, now let's add a inner glow. So let's make this again very noticeable. We want it to be very noticeable. We don't want noise, because that's what happens when you add noise. Can't zoom in on that right now. So let's actually go ahead and make this the golden layer. There we go. That kind of looks like gold. Okay, so let's make kind of add it right there. No choke, maybe. Yeah, no choke. So let's we'll just stick to the edge. So let's make that a 3, or let's see how far we can. You better just leave it as 4. Okay, so this is our color overlay. This will allow us to change the color of the font itself. So we could do it again with the black. We could go for a white. Ooh, that actually kind of brightens up a little. Let's see what happens if we do it with a kind of like a purple. Maybe a green. Ooh, there we go. That looks good. That definitely looks good. So we can, of course, change the opacity here. And let's make it very noticeable. But I kind of like it at 89. That actually does look pretty good. Let's see, now we can do a gradient overlay, but we're not going to do that. Now let's focus on our drop shadow. Okay, so, of course, we don't want it to be too big. So there we go. Let's make it, let's see. It's easier if you just click on this and just move it around like that. Let's see, maybe kind of like that. Let's kind of bring it up here. Let's make the distance a tad bit closer. Or no, too close. And actually, let's not do 1. Let's bring it down some. Okay, now let's make the distance there. Play with it a little bit. Let's see. Size. Let's kind of make it a little fuzzy. Because, you know, no shadow is a perfect mirror image. It's kind of blurred a little. So I think right there's a pretty good spot. We don't need noise. Now let's add the pizzazz to it. The outer glow. So we can make it noisy, but we don't want noisy. Just like in photography, you don't want noise. So we definitely don't want an 18 with that. So maybe if most a 4. Let's go ahead and try out some different colors here. We don't want red because the borderline or the inner glow is red. So maybe like a magenta or maybe a blue. Try light blue. Ooh, right there. Okay, there we go. Let's just zoom in on that there. Now you have yourself a unique name font. So as you see here, we got the bevel here, we got the outer glow here, the shadow here, the inner glow, which is the red, and we got the color layer on there. So as you see right here, we got the bevel, we got the strokes, the inner shadow, the inner glow, the color overlay, the outer glow, and the drop shadow. Now, anytime you do any photography projects, you can make this yourself and make your image stick out even more. But let's say you're doing a black and white image. Well, that's actually can easily be fixed. All you need to do is just simply go to Image, Adjustment Modes, but we're not going to do that for that one. We're going to do Layer Style, or no, Adjustment Layer, my bad, black and white. Okay, there you go. You just turned it black and white, and even there, we can adjust it from here. That actually does kind of look cool. Let's play around with it some more. I am making this cooler and cooler by the second. Let's see, increase the cyans. The blues, not really so much. Magenta, we didn't use really any magenta. So now let's try to... There you go. Now that looks awesome. So let's get out of this here. So basically, without the filter, with the filter, that looks cool. So this is how you basically can take a normal text font. As you saw, it was in Times New Roman. We increased the size, we rasterized it, we tried to make it to an object, but this is just so much easier to do instead of that tiny screen. And when you do the drop shadow, it is a lot more easier. If you don't do the drop shadow, I would recommend you doing it like that, because that way anything you do to it, it's not permanent. So again, that's what we started with. Let's see, let's start taking, let's get rid of that, of course. So, see, let's get rid of every single thing here. Okay, so, again, this is what we started with, Times New Roman, text font. We added a drop shadow, which does look nice. We added our outer glow, which is that. We added the color overlay, which is that. Then we add the inner glow. Now see how this is done a little bit better with each layer we add on. So again, when you add these other things on there, go back and mess with the settings of the previous one, because now they're all working together. So now we add that inner shadow. Again, without it, with it. Now we got that yellow in there. Okay, now we got the red, and now add the Belleville, and there you go. This is, again, a very fun way to learn how to do Photoshop and get used to all the tools. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. If you want me to teach you guys how to do anything else in Photoshop, just let me know. I've done Photoshop for a while now, so I know a lot of tricks in there. If you guys want to see me do more programs with Maya, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys like this video. Please, please, please subscribe for future videos. And to make sure you receive those future videos, hit the little bell to be notified of all my videos, whether they are live or pre-recorded. And as always, live, love, and game on.